Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox total 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-2. At the moment, the A's are in last place in the AL West, while the Red Sox are atop the American League East division. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-5. As of today, the Royals sit in second place in the AL Central division, and the Yankees are in third place in the AL East. Justin Upton was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Tigers claim victory over the Orioles 6-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Looking at the standings, the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central, while the Orioles are in fourth place in the AL East. The Braves finished off a 2-game sweep as they blew out the Jays 9-2. Heading into today, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East division, while the Blue Jays are in second place in the AL East. Tyler Duffy got his second W of the season as the Twins downed the Rockies 6-5. At the moment, the Twins are in fourth place in the AL Central, and the Rockies are in third place in the NL West. the White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-3. Right now, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, while the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central. The Phillies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 4-3. Looking at the standings, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Phillies are in last place in the NL East. The Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 4-3. They now have 5 straight wins. As of today, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, while the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central. Max Scherzer fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos 3-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. At the moment, the Pirates sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Nationals sit in 1st place in the National League East Division. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-0. Right now, the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West, while the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Brewers put together 10 hits total as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-5. Looking at the standings, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, and the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Jesse Hahn gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch to see how this one unfolds.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, last game they lost by 1 run. You know, those are the ones that are hard to take. You look back and you think, could we have scraped out 1 more run or maybe even 2 to win it? Those are the ones you have a tough time sleeping after.
Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Here comes the first pitch. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bradley waits on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piazza going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.